coming Saturday, WWE returns to San Antonio, Texas for Saturday night's main event. The first matchup on this card, as we are a week out from the 2025 Royal Rumble, will be Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu, the battle of the big man. Of course, Braun Strowman is still feuding with the Bloodline. Jacob Fatu is now completely unhinged. Solo Sikoa is no longer the tribal chief. Jacob Fatu does not listen to Roman Reigns. Jacob Fatu and Tonga Wonga are going around doing whatever they want. This is a classic big man, fun man battle, but I like Jacob Fatu here to pull away with the victory. I just don't see Braun Strowman being the first one to take down Jacob Fatu. I think Jacob Fatu will put in an incredible display of that athleticism that we've known to see him have over the past month. Then we get to the last chance for Sheamus in the Intercontinental Championship. It feels like him and Braun Breaker have been battling for months, sort of back and forth, along with Ludwig Kaiser for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, all three of those men had an incredible triple threat match for the IC title at Survivor Series. As much as I think Sheamus deserves this win, and I love Braun Breaker for the record. I'm not saying Braun Breaker has been a bad Intercontinental Champion. What I am saying is that Sheamus, man, how many more chances is he going to get at the Intercontinental Championship, right? Um, he's been really going, as I said, back and forth with Ludwig Kaiser and Braun Breaker over the last few months for the Intercontinental Championship. He's been trying to get this championship back ever since Gunther was champion, since they first battled over that championship at Clash of the Castle 2022. So I really feel like Sheamus's wheels are spinning here. This sort of feels like his last chance at the IC title. But I don't think WWE is willing to drop the Intercontinental Championship off Braun Breaker yet. As a matter of fact, I could see the dogs barking and I could see the unpredictable badass walking into WrestleMania 40 with the Intercontinental Championship strap. And then we have a rematch of the Elimination Chamber from Perth, Australia from February 2024 as Mommy takes on the former WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax. And just like their match at Elimination Chamber, I think that, it's going to be a test of strength. Rhea and Nia Jax have obviously battled before, though this storyline makes sense because Nia Jax is so desperate after losing the WWE Women's Championship to Tiffany Stratton, even though the Royal Rumble is next week and Nia Jax wants a chance to enter in the Royal Rumble and to get her shot back at Tiffy time and her championship. She's desperate for a championship. She does not like Rhea Ripley. She's seemingly going to Monday Night Raw in the transfer window. She wants any chance she can get to go after a WWE championship. Now, do I think she's going to win the championship? No, I do not. Again, I think this will be a very good, solid match. A lot like Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu, sort of a test of strength. But I think at the end of the day, Rhea Ripley will retain the WWE Women's World Championship. And then we'll have the ladder match for the Royal Rumble contract signing between Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and the Heartbreak Kid, the hometown kid in San Antonio, HBK Shawn Michaels. Now, I think the only question here, we know how this rivalry has sort of gone between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. We know what happened at the return of Saturday night's main event on Long Island, December 14th, after the shenanigans that happened that allowed Cody Rhodes to retain the Undisputed Championship against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens went off the deep end. He delivered a package pile driver to Cody Rhodes. And then he stole the Winged Eagle WWE Championship that Triple H had gifted him for one night. He's been running around with the championship. He has been saying that he is the true undisputed champion. And that is the reason why we are having this ladder match, which I think will be an incredible ladder match for essentially both championships between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble I think the biggest thing that will come out of this segment here is Kevin Owens will get physical with the hometown kid Shawn Michaels to get even more heel heat on him. I can see Kevin Owens delivering a package pile driver. And then we get to the main event, where these two have battled over the Intercontinental Championship in the past. And I hope Jesse Ventura is on the call for this match, because I think Jesse Ventura would be the perfect hype man for the ring general Gunther as he defends the World Heavyweight Championship against the Yeet Man himself. Main event, Jey Uso. Jey Uso has had countless world championship opportunities in the past, including against Damian Priest at last year's Backlash in France. But Jey Uso, now that the bloodline business with Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa and his brother Jimmy is behind him, he is looking to get a crack at the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther does not care about the bloodline. He does not care about yeeting. He does not care that Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are going to be going crazy at ringside. The only thing Gunther cares about, which I think again fits his character perfectly, is that the World Heavyweight Championship. And as much as I think, excuse me, that Jey Uso could pull this match off, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Gunther is going to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. I think it's going to be a phenomenal encounter. I think there's going to be some close calls. There may be interference from Drew McIntyre, even potentially here to cost Jey Uso, or at least some outside interference. Again, I would love to see Jesse Ventura just praising Gunther while Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are yeeting to Jey Uso's entrance at ringside. What a scene that is going to be. But in the end, Gunther does not care about the bloodline. He does not care about Jey Uso yeeting. He does not care about anything. All he cares about is the most prestigious championship in his mind in the business, the World Heavyweight Championship. I cannot wait for this match, but at the end of the day, I do think Gunther retains. So, to recap my Saturday night main event predictions from San Antonio, Texas. I do think Jacob Fatu defeats Braun Strowman. I think Braun Breaker retains the Intercontinental Championship against Sheamus. I think Rhea Ripley retains the Women's World Championship against Nia Jax. In the Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens contract signing segment, I do think Kevin Owens will pile drive Shawn Michaels. And in the main event, I think Gunther retains the World Heavyweight Championship via a powerbomb to main event Jey Uso. Yeet.